Nah, you right. No, bro, that 30 seconds, man, that shit's a rollout right there. You feel me, chat? We got y'all right here with some special fire. I want y'all to listen to something. Get rolled out. Jacob FATU in the building. Come on.
Chilling at the head of the table where the bosses sit, stunning everything in sight, whether it's in the bloodline or corporate. Walk me out, they laid a big smile on handcuff our officers. Hold on, wait, I think they lost the script, we got some shooters. Pow, it's off the hip, yeah. Oh, chilling at the head of the table where the bosses sit, stunning everything in sight, whether it's in the bloodline or corporate. Out there rain a big smile on handcuff our officers. Hold on, wait, I think they lost the script. We got some shooters. Pow, it's off the hip.
I didn't get right. Yeah. Chat, what up?
Chilling at the head of the table where the bosses sit, stunning everything in sight, whether it's in the bloodline or corporate. Walk me out the arena, big smile on handcuff our officers. Hold on, wait, I think they lost the script. We got some shooters.
Snake about to start gas to little.
Chat, come on, man. Y'all hear it.
Chilling at the head of the table where the...
Yo, chat, look. I just want to say something. Ain't nothing wrong with gaining motivation. Y'all just got to give flowers. You feel me? Like, you see what I do? If y'all go back to the episodes, when I started this very first episode, I gave my brother Snake Eyes the flowers for laying out the formation for a brother. You feel me? So I just, you know, it's nothing wrong with gaining motivation. Just pay homage, y'all. You know, show love, baby. Smack down.
Shit. Snake, you muted, brother.
You muted.
Hold on. My bad. I just want to say salute. Y'all gotta like that off the hip introduction. That's new, man. That's new on the scene, man. You feel me?
Oh, wait.
Come on, man. Off the hip, man.
It's gonna get crazy. I need somebody in the chat. If y'all video edit, DM me, I got a little project for y'all too. Cause we put that music with us right here. You see how we got us three in the boxes? We need that mashup.
Yeah.
It's a team effort, one and all in.
You feel me? Y'all part of the show. Here's your chance, man. Like, let's get it, y'all. More smack. It's crazy. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I spent most of my day battling food stuff. Like, my stomach is all over the place. My energy's up now. I'm feeling it. I'm here. Yo, SmackDown. Oh man, where y'all want to start at, man? Jacob, we going straight to the end?
I ain't gonna lie, I think it's only right we get to the spicy shit. Like, we could cover the whole show, because I think the show was amazing from start to finish. Literally from start to finish. Like, we started with CM Punk, hometown return. We seen what happened. And from the beginning to how it ended was masterful.
I think it's safe to,
we got a lot today, y'all. We got a lot today.
Is it safe to say that we seen some of the things happening, but not like how they happened? Like, that's what I felt like. They over delivered today.
It's just a little bit extra this time around.
Yeah, bro. They over. They
know summer is here. I'm gonna start wilding. We're gonna start wilding with you.
So let's get it right to the end, y'all. Cause I know this is what y'all here for. Everybody's talking about it so all week, man. Let's get it. Jacob FATU, Bloodline
has arrived.
The werewolf.
The black sheep of the family.
Oh man. Let's fucking go, y'all. What's y'all? I want to know y'all first thoughts when y'all seen the black and red pants. Y'all knew of, or like when y'all, matter of fact, let's take it back before that.
We're going around the table. Going around.
Yeah. Okay. I want to know y'all thoughts when y'all see Solo laughing. What's your immediate thoughts, Snakes? When you see Solo laughing right there.
I kind of knew something was going down when the match ended too fast. The match ended way too fast. It was just like, as soon as they were about to get it shaking, here come the Tongas. Here they come. I'm looking like, oh shit, there's some time left. You know what I mean? I'm already it smells funny. I didn't know who. I'm not gonna say a lot. Like, I knew who, I just smelt something in the air, like, yo, this shit, like, you know what I mean? And then, like you said, Solo in the corner, like, you smile, next thing you know, they're gonna werewolf, man, unleashed. Like, that was amazing, bro. Like, but listen, they could have, like you said, we gonna go around the board, but like they could have unleashed them at the PLE, they could have unleashed them. But like I feel like their shows, their Monday and Friday shows are just as good as like these shits is becoming just as good as pay-per-views, bro. It's like everything is hitting on all cylinders, bro.
Must
I like how they
see.
roll
You
Jacob
said
out.
it. Must see.
Amazing move on Cody Rhodes.
Money.
Amazing move on Cody Rhodes. Amazing athleticism. That kid got it. He's one of them. Bloodline 2.0. Crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. His super kicks, that's how a super kick should be. Like, if we're gonna be delivering super kicks, that's how one should be delivered. Right before we get to you, Rays, I just want to throw that in there. Like, his super kicks were looking like they're ready to knock somebody block off their head, off their shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy, bro. That spear had the barricade just cooperated a little bit, bro. I seen the intensity. I'm not even saying it's day for it. It's the barricade cooperate to me. You know, I'm calling out the barricade. That's a whole nother one.
I'm not even mad at the barricade part because to me that was perfect because he's gonna get messy. Shit's gonna get dirty. Like we've been saying it for months. When this man enters the fold, shit's going down. You guys are about to witness something special. Many have said this is the most athletic man in the goddamn family.
When you first seen him come out, you knew right away it was him?
Once I saw the red dreads, I'm like, oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, that was it. Yeah, once I got that angle, I could tell by the height, too, it wasn't going to be Hikaleu. So it's like, okay, all right, we already knew where we going, and it was fire delivery.
Bro. If you look at about Jacob, you've been hearing about Jacob this week, like, you know what I mean? They was talking about him a little more this week, you know what I mean? So,
and if you notice Paul Heyman's eyes, like they said, the eyes, Chico, they don't lie. He turns his head ever so slightly. He sees that big son of a bitch hit the ring, turns pale as a ghost. Like he goes, "Oh no, oh no."
Bro, that shit was just done
before
phenomenally.
the match started, though. What Solo tell Paul Heyman?
Roman's not coming back. That's what you said, Razor.
Roman
is
he's not coming back.
And then he unleashes Jacob. Like this whole plot, this whole plan. Solo's on some other shit, dog.
That's what I was. Yo, bro, remember when I said this shit probably like a few weeks ago? It might have seemed like a real off take for real, but I was like, what if Solo is really living up to his name? Like at the end of this storyline, he gonna do so much. He not even gonna be on either side. Like he just doing rogue shit, like off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Down to when he got mad at Roman, finished the job. That shit kind of came out of nowhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless like y'all been saying y'all got y'all speculations of The Rock been calling those shots for Solo since day one, which I hear that, you know what I'm saying? But I do think he got a little. I'm just bringing people in too. There's four of them now.
But one thing has stayed true this whole time. And this is when Solo first announced himself as he is the man in charge. Before anything was solidified. They're taking it back to the roots. Just straight savagery. Anyone looks the direction the wrong way, get in the smoke. Paul Heyman told Solo to his face. Now, we're going to jump back and forth a little bit one time. Paul told Solo, Roman gave him this one thing. CM Punk is off limits because of their respective history. Roman was like, cool. But Roman said, but I still get Cody. Solo said, no, I'm taking Cody out because Roman couldn't finish the job at WrestleMania.
Did y'all also peep? Am I looking into this too much?
Listen, opening segment of the start the night.
Your joint breaking up a little bit, Snake.
Hell.
You can hear him, Razor?
Okay,
or is it just me?
He's frozen on my end.
All right. Yeah, the screen. Yeah. All right.
There we go.
We got you back.
Snake, you there?
Yeah, looking like you got a light freeze again.
The man got so much to say. His shit wasn't prepared for it. They're like, hey, let me out.
Everybody, this got
Moolah.
the universe talking. This got the internet going wild. I wanted to ask you though until we get Snakes back. I don't know if Snakes can hear us at the moment. Yeah, he got an eye. Did you notice? Am I looking too much into it? That when Jacob went to stand next to Solo, didn't you catch like Tamatonga and Tonga kind of like?
Yeah, like whoa. Calm
Like,
down, big comeback killer.
It could have been that. I interpreted like they didn't even know he was arriving.
And they're probably going, this wasn't part of the plan.
Correct. That's what I took out from that. Snake, my brother, your joint was breaking up a little bit.
Yeah,
You was trying to get something off?
Yeah, no, what I was saying was like in the beginning of the show, also, if you remember, Paul Heyman and Punk had a standoff, like first time interaction in a while.
I loved it.
Punk, it sounded like Paul Heyman was basically asking for help, you know what I mean, from Punk. Like, get me out of this situation.
Well, he uttered the words, take me with you.
Yeah.
Solo and the gang comes out. They basically say, man, we'll put you back out for good. Punk start going off on them, bro. So I thought that was like kind of glaring too, that moment too, that interaction between Punk and Solo. Like, you know what I mean? Even though Drew and Punk got their thing, but like that was kind of dope in the beginning, that opening segment.
Yeah, like he was willing to fight that battle for Paul right there. Like
Right.
I was getting to another point, Snakes. You was just getting back into the room. At the end of the joint when Jacob is about to stand next to Solo and everybody about to start throwing their ones up. Did you notice Tamatonga and Tonga Loa kind of look at Jacob like surprised? Like, or am I looking too much into that? I just asked Razor that same thing. They kind of had like like we ain't know that was gonna happen. Like, you on mute.
Could it be maybe like this is a savage right here around us? Like, what the fuck? This nigga's on some other shit type of vibe. Like
that's where Razor going at. Yeah.
Like a crazy man too. So it's like you got two psychos, kind of like this dude. Like, yeah, I noticed that though, a little like stand, like, you know what I mean. But
like they was hesitant to like, they like, oh shit, like shit just hit the fan. Like, yeah, again, it could be interpreted a few different ways. You know what I'm saying?
But even then, when Solo goes in for that embrace, Jake's just staring down Tamatonga like he's ready to pounce on anybody. He smells blood.
Right. Again, that's why the moment that you was saying about him not hugging, I seen that too, where he just kept his hands down. But I'm still trying to digest what that's about. Like, is he still like that's the werewolf we portraying? Like, yeah, he's still on go, bro.
That was energy, yeah. Like he hugged him, bro. That was, you never hugged your man like without putting it. He hugged him, bro.
Yeah,
he hugged him. That was an embrace. That was an embrace.
Cause he walked over to him too.
He put his ones up immediately with the aura, like, you know what I'm saying? Immediately, like. I think probably the Tama and Tonga, that little shit might have been more like of a thing. Like, hold on. Like, you know what I mean? Than the hug. But
also, today, am I bugging? Is this the first time that they referring to like Tamatonga and Tongaloa as Tongans and Samoans for Solo? They've been doing this as
they've been doing it for a minute. I think just Pat McAfee gets them mixed up with calling them Samoans.
Okay. So now they just like letting it be known, like, you know what I mean? They're bloodline, but respect the Tongan, Samoan, and we good. All right. Now, I thought they were like, they might be trying to drop something in there too with that keep. Like, I felt like I heard that a few times tonight. You know what I mean? Like, you heard Solo say it, Paul say it. Like you just said, whoever was on commentary, it was Graves, right? Corey Graves touched on it. So yeah, all right. The big question I got for y'all, what do y'all see his involvement leading to right now? I know it's early, y'all, but we got to do it. I'll do myself a disservice if I don't ask you guys where y'all you feel me? I got y'all guys up here right now. We talking about it. We not going to speculate, and you know what I mean? Come on, y'all. But
no, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, but before that, do you feel like there was anything else? Do y'all feel like anything else could have been done? I know Snake said it could have been done on the PLE. Do you feel that way, Razor?
I think with Jake and the hype around him, once everyone got word that he had signed with WWE, it didn't matter when you pulled him out, because once he comes out, you know we are in that next gear. Like we already going full send in that bitch. Now the question is, until the two head honchos being Rock and Roman return in the fold, that's when we'll see the actual who's on whose side. Because right now it's just they're all saying they do it for the tribal chief. Some folks are saying Rock's in charge. Some saying Roman's still in charge. Solo's saying, nah, I'm in charge. Like I said, it could be 2 camps, but now it could be even 3 camps.
And
But you
remember,
got to keep in mind what Solo said about Roman not coming back. So it's like, what is that? What is that about?
it's
You know what I mean?
crazy too. Razor,
Like that statement is made. Jacobs
Mhm.
comes. Like it's a lot there. Like, what do you mean by Roman's not coming back?
Yeah.
That left Paul befuddled before he even left out the you know what I mean?
And then me, I'm over here thinking tongue in cheek, like, what if Roman just exclusively on Netflix? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I be trying to find the like, where did Roman and Solo go wrong? That Solo's turning on him, aside from wanting to be the head of the table.
That Mania.
You didn't hold the belt down.
Yeah,
the family had the title. You got too
lost,
carried away.
Therefore, you dishonored the family.
Yeah, like you dishonored the family. Like I'm the new like killer. I'm not with nothing. Like I was telling you in the ring to finish the job, bro. You got thrown off with this Seth shit. Solo got nothing to do with that. You don't got nothing to do with that. All I know is family business. Like, and you slipping up. You know what I mean? Now we back full circle, new squad, new gang, and I want the belt now. I'm gonna hold this shit down. I think we going in a SummerSlam, Cody versus Solo, Roman return, man. At SummerSlam.
Now you see what y'all telling me right there. You see that rollout? That's what makes me believe that Solo's rogue and not so much doing shit for the Rock.
If you think about it,
because of that own words, right, I could see that. If it's
Roman's his own words only bit him in the ass. Losses have consequences.
Rock probably gave Solo the green light to like you can be the one to hold it down. Like so, like you the one that's going for the title. Like you know what I'm saying?
Do y'all feel like he's the head of the
selfishness in Solo? What you saying, like the selfishness, like him just like doing his own thing, saying fuck everybody. But I think it's more so like Rock gave him the keys. Like you can handle it. Like you know what I'm saying?
Solo just came out of nowhere, right? Like,
but
Roman said the elders sent you, or like somebody, you know what I mean?
You gotta remember them little backstage segments Rock and him had, like before WrestleMania. Like it was a few things, little details that was occurring where it was like, hold on, like
roll it out, come on.
Nah, it's like we were saying this on a few shows. You just gotta go back on all this shit. You know what I mean? This shit all ties together. This shit is long storyline writing. You gotta keep up. You know what I'm saying? You might get lost. You feel me?
We are just starting the Godfather Part 3 right now, folks.
Yeah, this is amazing. So we still possibly got the younger brother, so we don't know when they're gonna unleash him. As
you
the
still
giant.
got Zilla out there too.
Yeah, the way Zilla's on deck online, he's looking like, listen, they might just up, Triple H might say, fuck it, pull him up. Pull him up, man. Let's just we skip this shit. You go straight from high school to the NBA. Yeah, straight from high school to the NBA, like you're ready, like type shit. Like
but let's just soak this in for a minute. You now have Solo Sikoa, the Gorillas of Destiny, Jacob Fatu, one faction, 4 certified cold-blooded killers. Just let that sink in for a minute. Let that marinate in the soul.
I knew this shit was gonna happen. Like I can't say I knew it was gonna happen like that. Because again, like Snake said, there was mad different rollouts. Like there was prior knowledge. Oh, Jacob Fatu, WrestleMania weekend. Then they give us Tama Tonga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there was different rollouts to this shit. But what I did see happening is the numbers game. Like the numbers game is inevitable. You know what I'm saying? And it's always interesting because your fucking phrase, how do we get there? It's always that chunk of the party that I'm waiting for.
I told y'all motherfuckers from the beginning that none of these niggas was going on.
It's not me, it's you.
I told y'all. Let's get this out the way. I gotta be the one to. I told y'all that none of these motherfuckers was going with Roman. I told y'all this. Y'all told Jacob I can go with Roman. No. This
Talk
is
your
the
shit.
new NWO. This is the new Wolfpack. This is that.
South Pacific Savages. Remember
Listen,
that.
let me tell you something. Like, see, I'm a Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? Like, we a little special. You know what I'm saying? We feeling things sometimes. We can be wrong sometimes. Sometimes I'll be on and shit. Listen, blow your minds, guys. Number Triple H, blow your minds, right? Jacob Fatu, explosive debut on the champion. His debut is on crushing the champion, the WWE champion, Cody Rhodes. That's a crazy debut to come crack out do that. Could we see in a crazy world? Just saying, I'm just throwing a theory out there. Maybe Roman comes back and saves Cody against his own family.
I
And how
mean,
they
this
No,
was
intertwine or
this.
something.
HC was calling that out not too long ago. Now with all this
Talk about
coming
it.
and unfolding, I can honestly see that. You can honestly
Now
even
more than ever.
now you can possibly even see a world in which you have Roman, Cody, and Punk unite together. Maybe again, this could be too much overboard. But maybe even Seth with the whole the enemy is my friend. You guys have wanted a Shield reunion for some time. This could be the gateway to get there potentially.
Paul Heyman wants out, so as soon as Roman come back, like you said, that little allegiance right there makes sense. You got Punk trying to save him. Roman is still like, you my wise man still regardless.
Mm-hmm. Remember,
Roman
they
still
took
got
out Jay.
stake.
They took out Jimmy. We know Survivor Series is going to be a movie now. We know that. It's set. Team is set for Bloodline. Solo team is set. Like, shit. Like, this shit, like, we don't deserve this shit. Let me just say this shit right now. We don't deserve this shit, Triple H. They don't deserve you, man.
We
They
are
don't
not
deserve you,
worthy.
Triple H. The shit you've been giving us in 1 week. You've given us the Wyatt Six. You've given us Jacob Fatu on a regular week. Like, huh, take that, you spoil you WWE fans. Like,
And you forgetting one too, Joe Hendry.
I fucking hate Joe Hendry. Here you guys go, Joe fucking Hendry.
1 week.
Joe fucking Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Like, listen, man, salute to that brother. He got an amazing cult following. I don't know where he came from, but niggas love him. Like, for real.
They love him for real.
You know what I mean? But nah, like, Triple H has done some amazing shit. And like this week, Raw and SmackDown has been amazing, man. He's unlocked some shit like for the rest of the going forward. You know what I mean? Like,
What a way to start the summer season.
come on.
Like if there was any indicator that we was shifting gears, it was definitely Monday and today for sure. Like things are picking up, bro. Like it's looking like I don't know. Did we get any backstage? Just to like you showed me a door. Cody Rhodes walked by a Wyatt Six door. There was anything else from that?
That's all that I caught. But again, like we talked about on Monday and Tuesday, I think we may see them again this Monday. Other than that, it'll just be bits and pieces, just leaving.
Look, they even
that
got our
could
moms
they
working
arrive?
with it, bro. They got our moms working with a door with the logo on it, bro. There's a fucking door. Cody Rhodes walked by with a Y6 logo, got us working. Like we out here working.
Maybe can y'all see maybe this Monday can we see possibly one of two maybe of the Wyatt Six people probably make an appearance like we seen the Gable it went from Gable's out to like Gable's cleared, so now Gable's going to wrestle this Monday, but during the Pierce's video it was hijacked by the whole Wyatt Six the whole time. So I don't know if that's kind of a sign like
Felt that shit well wrong.
we're gonna finish the job on Gable. Maybe they, I don't know. Maybe we see Gacy or one of them, Dexter, them making an appearance or something like that. But like,
again, with the return of with the now return of the zombified Chad Gable, we very likely could, because I'm not sure if you caught some of the old vignettes. There was a certain phrase on one of the bottom lower third that basically says, you forgot how to say thank you. So Gable's likely going to be a target for a while.
Right. Not to shift gears, because we gonna be talking about this most of the night. This is a major thing with Jacob, but Somebody was hospitalized tonight, beaten bad.
Dog breaks beat out of him.
CM Punk, you got caught lacking tonight. You got caught lacking. You thought Drew wasn't in the spot. He let you come out, greet your fans. It was amazing. You was looking like that guy. And then we seen a Grayson Waller segment going on. And next thing we know, we hear some banging going on. Like a nigga get his shit beat up. Like, and lo and behold, you see Drew McIntyre standing there looking like Uncle Howdy when they first showed him on Monday. Like, nigga Punk looking.
That's one of those. I may have quit, but I ain't done with your stupid ass. It's still on site.
But you know what made that moment crazy to me? He picked that nigga up and carried him all the way out there. You feel me? That was cinema, nigga.
Cold.
What? That was crazy, boy.
They chemistry right there.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit was unmatched. I'm not even going to. For an attack that we didn't see.
Right.
They both showed it. Like, Drew looked like he ready to do some crazy shit, and CM Punk is just damn near lifeless. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit is crazy, bro.
And then to add more fire to it, Drew McIntyre snatches CM Punk's bracelet, which is what, HD?
It has AJ and Larry, like, it has those letters on it to spell those things out. And AJ is his wife and his dog. Yep.
So that was a big moment. Because
yep.
Not only I whipped your ass, but when you wake up and realize that I got your family shit, it's up now. Like this feud, like I know we got Jacob, we got the Wyatt, but this Drew and Punk shit,
it's personal.
This shit is fire, bro. They going crazy on each other, bro. They going crazy, man. I can't wait to see what match it leads to. It absolutely has to be some sort of stipulation.
It'll be a street fight, maybe
I don't care if we get Drew and Punk for the next 3 pay-per-views, man. SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, and you know what I'm saying? Like, let them keep going at because it was amazing, bro. That segment was amazing.
A last man standing match, perhaps.
You know,
anything along the lines like, nah, this match right here, this should be at the cap this rivalry right here between these guys. Like you saying an ambulance. What kind of match? You said a casket match?
No, I said a no sanction match. So since Drew technically quit, he's technically not under contract. So it had to be. You could do some maybe after a main event to where lights out unsanctioned. They both sign waivers. Whatever happens, just it's good. It is what it is.
I know they won't.
It's true because he shoved Nick Aldis like, get the fuck out my face. Don't touch me.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Don't touch me. Like, Drew's not playing, bro.
Again, that intensity he bring, it made that shit all look and feel how it was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, like you said, get out of here, bro. You're not even my general manager, bro. Get out of my face, bro. I quit, remember? Like, I'm just here to fuck CM Punk up, man. I'm out of here. Like, that shit was fire and telling. Cause obviously, again, I feel like we knew with the announcement of Punk gonna be out here on SmackDown that we might see Drew, but I didn't think we was gonna see this type of Drew right here.
Now, the only thing where I feel they might have dropped the ball on,
I didn't see unconscious Punk. Like, that nigga was unconscious.
The only part where I feel they might have dropped the ball on very just minimally was once they're out there with the crowd, whatever. Drew's technically not a contracted wrestler in story. Where was security? Where was the police? Do some of that.
I love that fact that it's like, no, my bad. My shit is a little back behind. My bad.
No, you good.
Now, I was just going to add, like, I like the fact, too, like, you could get love in your hotel and get your ass whipped in your hotel. Like, this ain't that you come home and switch your giggles. Like, I love it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Punk got his ass humiliated in Chicago tonight. Like, you got destroyed. Like, for real.
Again, too, you know what made it fire to me? That just when CM Punk was looking like a superhero, like, he ready to stand up to the bloodline and, you know, do all of this shit. We thought it was like a little Cinderella story for him. Yeah, another CM Punk in Chicago. Good times. Like you just said, boom. Changed that whole shit. But it's like a
beautiful way to play on people's minds, right? To make you forget about Drew. It's like, you feel me? Like, you feel me? It's just like, well, you forgot about him, didn't you?
Like, yeah. At that point, you think he not even on the show. Oh, CM Punk
Right.
already cut his segment. Like he doing shit with the bloodline now. And
Right.
then boom. I ain't gonna lie, too. The way they did it though, like they got these
It
dudes
was
Austin
fast. They
Theory.
didn't wait to show
Yeah.
it. They didn't wait. You know what I'm saying? You know how I wait late. They didn't wait to show that segment. And like that's why it was dope because it was in between another segment. It wasn't like you feel me? It was in between something else. Like it came out of nowhere. You feel me? So nah, that was perfect.
And the inclusion of like, let's say Wilder backstage, right? Who he was arguing with, Ciampa and Gargano. So I hear that banging on the gate. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, YS6 about to come take these dudes out.
Right.
I'm thinking like, yo, they're about to come and violate Wilder, like, but even just, you know what I mean? Like, they got Theory, they got Wilder. Nah, like I said, that shit rolled up. You just see CM Punk there coughing up blood, and yo.
You just see that
it makes you think like how long was he getting his ass whipped? How long was he whipping?
That's what I'm saying, bro. For something that we didn't see, he really looked roughed up, low key. Like the blood is it might be, you know. But
for all we know, he could have rolled down that rampway, and Drew could have just stomped him out the very bottom corner of the door.
Right.
Crazy, like. Yeah, that moment was fire too.
I don't know who wins the first actual match, man. I don't know who they give it to.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know who gets that, man. I don't, bro. I don't.
But a part of me feels like it has to be Drew, just so he could say he got his lick back, and then Punk, being as petty as he is, says, "No, this ain't over," and then he just amp it up again, just keep leveling it out. Now, who wins the overall series? It's up for grabs, but I think round one might have to go to Drew.
See, now I fuck with CM Punk and all that, but if CM Punk gonna be beating him, I need it to be like in a good story sense where Drew is either being too aggressive, like kind of like the Roman shit, where his aggression is gonna cost him. You know what I'm saying? Because physically,
at Mania
like,
and at Clash, basically,
yeah, like that's the story, right? Because physically, I mean, like to me, if you're telling me just like if I didn't watch wrestling and I look at these two guys and you tell me who should win, I mean, it should be Drew. Like if I'm just casual that never watched this, I'm like, damn, this dude's like his physique is crazy. CM Punk look a little older in age and shit. You know what I'm saying? But again,
got the tricks though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
you're poking y'all. So it's like Ric Flair wasn't the greatest, you know what I mean? But he got a little tricks to get his advantage. So. I feel you on the Drew. You would think Drew should win it with the physique aspect, but like Punk got the other stuff.
Yeah, if they could sell me on the other stuff, then I ain't mad at it for sure. Because like I said, I'm a CM Punk guy. You feel me? Yeah. So to me, either one, they could win, and I won't be upset. To be honest, what I don't want to see is a whole year-long feud with these two, though. Like,
why not?
By the time we're done with it, it is gonna be a whole ass year.
Yeah, I know.
Why not?
I don't know. I mean, like, I guess ain't nothing wrong with it. I just
you want like a one. Bro. You think you just want like you want this shit to lead up to one great match?
This isn't gonna be a one and done.
Nah, is that I'm gonna be honest. I kind of feel like Drew been winning championships. He get his look, but he ain't really have a good time to like this is his time right now. He's showing us right now like this is, but like that time he won the championship in the pandemic, no fans, and then. Post period that they had him doing a whole bunch of weird shit, you feel me? So I think it's more like I want to see him selfishly get that little push and moment away from shit like this. But this is a big money match, so again, when that shit come on, I am gonna be watching.
His moment is being able to be the first one to actually get the feud with Punk since he's been back in WWE. This is his moment. Like he's breaking. This is career breaking. This is career defining for Drew McIntyre. Like, you know what I mean? It started at WrestleMania. He won the title, and then he desorted his energy straight to CM Punk. Right there at WrestleMania. Like that was the beginning of his career going into a whole different direction. Like going upwards. Like, and this is what we're seeing from it. Like this CM Punk been back, but this is his first real feud with somebody, which is and Drew got that. Got to credit Drew for like catching that. That's a big deal, like for his career,
right? Because it was looking like it was supposed to be Seth. Like that's the whole reason why, Punk entered the Royal Rumble and all of this, and wanted the main event and get that title shot. But like to y'all credit, what y'all saying though, Drew been right there knocking at that door. Like, no, you're not like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's my moment. So he's been right there too. But they
And
made him
also,
lose the belt and fight. Like then Damian Priest cashed in. My full Razor, go ahead.
I was gonna
Like
say, but you take the bloodline out of the equation. Drew McIntyre is the number one heel in WWE right now.
Mm.
Like, and no one that's aside from Dom and his bullshit, which I'm sure we'll touch on later in this show, just for shits and giggles. But Drew is the number one heel because of his hatred towards Punk and his hatred towards Seth and everyone else that's done him dirty.
let me get Snake back in here. Yo.
That was you?
Nah.
Oh, that was
shit
me?
just it showed like you left.
What the...
So I like let me get you back in here.
Nah, go ahead, Razor. My bad. You was talking your shit.
No, I was saying like again, Drew, his hatred towards Punk, his hatred towards Seth, everyone that did him dirty. With his mind, it's like, this is my shit. I'm the chosen one, and no one will get it but me. And much like with the blowout stuff, whoever gets in my way, I'm taking your fucking head off. Now,
See, that's a good Drew.
Punk has, but now fast forward to recently, Punk has been poking the bear with him being the babyface, him doing his little victory lap, poking the bear. Drew, look what we get today, where Drew damn near beats him to within an inch of his life,
as he should. He cost him the company's top biggest prize twice. He should be hot. I don't even want to see Drew going out there talking that truth shit that he was doing to Cody Rhodes or Seth Rollins. Matter of fact, it was to Seth Rollins when he's like,
yep.
"Oh, you over there worried about helping him? You should be focused on me." Like that, Drew. That's the shit I'll be like, this Drew.
This is the Drew where the jacket's off, the sleeves are rolled up. He ain't afraid to get his hands dirty. It's on.
Yeah, his promo is finna go to another level too. He got this man's family's belongings. He's finna talk so filthy to CM Punk now. Like, we about to see CM Punk in a crash out form.
Like,
we about to start
we
seeing
thought
CM Punk start crashing out. I'm trying to tell y'all.
We thought Drew was petty on Twitter. Wait till this Monday. Oh,
we got some qualifiers to qualify tonight. You know what I mean? Some good ones too. I'll say.
You called that females one, and I think y'all might have called the males one also, right? But the female one,
don't miss.
He called that shit right there in real time. Like I'm sitting there like, bro, Bianca lose, he gives me the affirmative Chelsea Green.
Yeah,
the affirmative
like
answer.
Green, man. I've just been watching. I think Chelsea Green's
say it like job. Samantha HD. Say it like Samantha.
Keep going, man. I need to get that soundboard. We need a soundboard for Chelsea Green with the Samantha Irvin voice, man. That'd be fire.
Man, I'm working on it.
Let's get it.
Yeah, I think Chelsea Green been doing a good job, man, playing her role well. Besides that Nevin girl, great way to reward her. Triple H, I like that. You know what I mean? Give her a chance in that great big match. You know, you always gotta have one underdog type role. People probably gonna be rooting for her to actually win it. You know what I mean? So that's good.
But on the flip side, people had to take some crazy ass bumps with that ladder. I couldn't see it coming. You about to see a whole lot of RIP tweets. It's gonna be fantastic. But you about to see a whole lot of RIP Chelsea Green tweets.
I don't know. It looked like I kind of feel like Triple H is finna showcase a lot of new talent in his Money in the Bank, man.
On the flip side, similar to what they attempted with Carmella back in the day, I would not be surprised if they put the Money in the Bank on Chelsea Green.
I think would not surprise me next week. I think it's gonna be some young nice talent in these Money in the Bank matches, like the Andrade and Carmelo added to the, Jay qualified, right?
That's next week.
Nah, that's next week. Who's she fighting? I wanted to ask. I thought it was interesting. They had Bianca. You think they're gonna really put Jade in that Money in the Bank? Like she gonna win that qualifying match?
I was on real quick.
They fucked me up with these qualifying matches too, the way they rolling them out. Like,
yeah, because the pay-per-view's in 2 weeks?
Like I thought they would have been picked already. Like the way they doing it, like I kind of like it, but it's like
it's random. It would have been fire if the people that was announcing, like you put them first in the matchups. Like, all right, well, boom. But now, like, I don't know. It just feels kind of like last second, like, oh yeah, we're just gonna have qualifier matches. Like they just getting announced, and they all triple threat matches. I don't understand why they all got to be like. I guess that's the new thing. How y'all feel about triple threat matches and shit? Like
I love
I hate it.
Damian Priest and Seth. You say you hate it?
I hate it. So next week we have Blair Davenport versus Naomi versus India Hartwell, and we're also getting LA Knight, Logan Paul, Santos Escobar, and where's that last one?
Oh
Who's
yeah,
Bianca
Logan
facing?
Paul laid down LA Knight tonight too. By the way, he laid him.
Dropped his ass.
I don't
My
get the
boy got
Santo Escobar rollout, but it's like, are they looking to put gold on Santos?
I think he wins that match to get put in the
Really?
Money in the Bank, so that it could
Okay,
allow.
you put that on record.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
Okay.
again, Logan in LA, that's one of those things where if that kind of will kind of play second fiddle, or the Money in the Bank will play second fiddle to their stories. So again, similar to what we saw with Tama, Randy, and Mello. Randy and Tama got their own beef. That's why Mello comes up with the win. Way some similar with that matchup next week.
yeah, that's my thought process behind it.
So
I see.
next week it'll be Candice LeRae versus Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton will win that match
over Jade.
Absolutely, it's Tiffany's time.
We seen Chelsea Green.
Wow.
It's Tiffany time.
Chelsea Green.
Wow.
Listen, Tiffany was not rewarded at WrestleMania. She wasn't at WrestleMania. She wasn't at she didn't win the battle. She wasn't in the battle royal for the championship.
You said
Like,
lots of time in the house. You get out
Jade
there.
has been rewarded with the tag team titles. She has been rewarded working back up in Atlanta. She has been active. Tiffany has been kind of like, they rolled down first couple of weeks showing her talent. Oh shit, this girl's good. Sent her overseas to the pay-per-view. People loved her, rooting for her. And then they slowed down with her. You know why? To probably see if the people ask for her. If people are actually asking for her. So I think that she's going to win. And it's going to be with the help of Nia Jax, by the way. And that's going to be a dynamic tag team duo coming. Then we was asking for more female tag teams. That's one right there for sure.
Definitely be an interesting one. But now that we're starting to see Bianca and Jay kind of do their own thing, will this kind of be the ultimate catalyst of their splitting up in the future?
I mean, it don't look like they got them on bad terms right now, but I feel like we on that trajectory where they like, all right, we got to get Jade in them singles reps. You know what I'm saying? They had her in them tag team reps. That was cool. But now it's back to that. I guess I can't even say singles because it's a triple threat match, but it's not a tag team match either, right?
What was
that Jade, that it's not a tag team match she's gonna be in next week, but it's not a singles match either. It's a triple threat match. You know what I'm saying? But I think the whole point is, like you said, to get her comfortable on her own before we get that matchup that everybody's clamoring for.
And real quick to answer Cap's question, my thing on these triple threats is we've seen an abundance of them all year long. So I'm a little bit burnt out by them, to be honest.
And my thing is, I could smell a cheap finish from a mile away. I could smell it. And what I mean by that, let me elaborate. In character, some performers, their characters aren't built strong enough to look believable when beating said people. So what you have Bianca Belair hit her finisher, and then Chelsea Green push her out the ring so she could get the win. You know, because in the regular one-on-one setting,
that's the most likely and also the most hilarious outcome.
That's the ultimate opportunity strategy for sure. Like, you gotta weasel your way in when you can. But booking wise, like, you can't.
Is
you can't
Piper these qualifiers or no?
I
haven't seen.
I just feel like, how do you maximize the talent? Like, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of talent on the roster. It's like, yeah, we might not want to see a lot of triple threats, but you get a chance to like put a lot of the talent on display. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, at the same time, like you do all these multi-person matches, some of their shit could, and their or per se could get lost in the shuffle at times. because everyone's so hyper focused on trying to get their shit in all at once, and then it may not be as crisp as if you had like the traditional rotation. But I get it at the same time.
I don't know. Like I don't know how qualifiers or how you used to get into the Money in the Bank before, but if I'm like thinking about it, it's like kind of like a qualifying the King of the Ring. Like you're gonna have the best show out against each other, right? I guess they went the triple threat route because we just seen the King of the Ring shit. Like not gonna give us a whole bunch of singles matches for qualifying. So
well, before motherfuckers used to just say, "Hey, I'm in the Money in the Bank," whereas we had. I'm still mad about this, by the way. You had Jey Uso, Ludwig Kaiser, and what was it? Ellen Knight or Sheamus declare for the men's Money in the Bank. You had Lara Valkyrie declare for the women's. Yeah, we get these goddamn qualifiers.
because I'm not gonna lie, before the Authority or whoever was that person in place used to put the top tier people in the match. Like, yo, this is who's and the no funny shit. The last two spots, like, yo, y'all could do the like, you know what I mean? There's a qualifier match for these last two spots because we already put the boom. But like y'all say, it's a lot of talent. So now they giving us something new. But with doing that, we seeing a lot of it. A lot of triple threat matches coming out this shit.
We also got a hint of something like LA Knight mentioned. If he wins it, he's going after the U.S. title and not the main Jones. If he get the
See, I don't like that. Austin Theory did that already. I don't like that.
I mean, it ain't about somebody else doing it. It's just that's what LA. He want the United States belt from Logan Paul.
The rule was
if I win that shit, I'm gonna go for the tag team belts. Then fuck it. One of y'all come with me. Fuck it. I'm gonna do some new shit too. Then
that's why I win the Money in the Bank when you win it.
Fuck it. If that's the new route we doing it, then fuck it.
You know, go to Raw, go take out Awesome Truth.
Yup, we out the Raw, bro.
I mean, it would make sense if he had a tag team partner. That don't make sense.
Yo, but hold on. Why is 6 is on Raw, bro? We might have to reconsider. I don't know.
You're right. Hold on. I apologize.
Nah, the only reason see, the only reason I ain't like it when Theory did it, I feel like they ain't know what to do with him. See, now it's like you could actually compete for the heavyweight title. So to choose to do that, it'll be like, damn, like a wasted Money in the Bank. But like, if that's the route we going, anybody, that's kind of like, I think in I forgot which one of these organizations you could earn a right like that and just challenge for any championship or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? If that's the route they go.
TNA has two outputs. They have the Ultimate X match, or basically if you win the X Division title after X amount of whatever time they do the old option C in which you turn that belt and vacate it. You're now the number one contender for the world title. Or they also did something called Future Fired, in which you'd have a 4 corners match. One person would have a shot at the world title. One person would have a shot at the secondary title. One person and a part of their choosing will be tag team challengers, and then one person will get the pink slip.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot going on in that match. I ain't gonna lie.
But usually, in that time, you kind of had a feeling someone's contract was coming up too.
Okay.
So that's the only time when they did that.
Oh, I remember that actually. Well, it was like they had briefcases with all these shits in there.
Yep.
So yeah. I remember that now. Yeah. I mean, fuck it. LA Knight. See, I don't want him to be a winner now if he gonna challenge for that United States shit. But again, do y'all feel like this shit is played out?
The world, LA Knight over by the community.
Yeah,
very much.
So how could he not represent the United States title? And let's be real, if he did challenge for the 2 major titles, like how? Like they're already in major programs. Like how would LA Knight get slid in that? If he won it, right? What belt would he challenge for? The other belts? You gonna put Cody? Like,
do you feel like that's Cody? Do you feel like that's the problem with
Priest?
Like,
yeah.
Do you think that's the problem with this Money in the Bank shit? I feel like every time this pay-per-view comes around, the belts are already in storylines that it's like, how can you cash in?
That's why can the other one? Why can you put some power on the other one then? Why can you put we put leverage on the Intercontinental belt with Gunther. You made it prestige. You made it something people wanted. Sami Zayn, get it? Can you why can't you keep building up the United States title to making it something like? I'm just saying, I'm rolling out the scenario if LA Knight was the winner of Money in the Bank, because obviously we don't know who's going to win it. But if he won a challenge for the U.S. title, and it's like a cash in on Logan type thing to get it from him, to be the representation of the USA of WWE, like like everybody loves him, like
yeah.
But I'm just one of my theories, man. I don't got to be right. I'm just saying.
I mean, a part of me already feels like LA Knight's going to win at SummerSlam. But again, say he doesn't win and he's Money in the Bank, you could definitely have that match open the show. Logan Paul's on his way out, then LA Knight hits him over the head with the briefcase, said I'm cashing right here, and you could do something that way, but that might get a little sloppy. But I think the issue with the U.S.
title, Logan Paul to beat Kevin Owens. Come on, let's be real. We did it.
I didn't expect him to win that triple threat either.
Yeah, that triple threat got me.
So I kind of feel like I'm not saying the rain is coming. Like I think it's LA Knight time. We haven't got strap. LA Knight has yet have a strap on him for all the work he's put in.
That's why I thought like that's Santos wins the match and them two go on to have the match for the title at Money in the Bank. That's what I was thinking. But I forgot. You reminded me that's what was the purpose of LA Knight's promo, that he kind of ducking. He ain't agreed to the match. He ain't say yes. He's, you know what I'm saying? So he gotta find another route. I just don't know why Nick Aldis as the general manager. Like, come on, Nick Aldis. Like, you fuck it.
Logan Paul be dying in the comments right now.
How y'all feel about Logan Paul being in the match, like for the qualifier? Sami Zayn ain't in it. Like, come on, like.
I'm indifferent about it. I mean, a part of me would love to see Logan Paul in the match only because you can see him do more of his shit with the ladders and all that stuff. On the flip side, I think aside from the LA Knight stuff, they're kind of running out of what to do with them.
Well, who for LA Knight?
No, for Logan Paul.
That they running out of stuff to do for Logan Paul.
It seems like aside from like LA Knight and maybe Mello, they're running out of what to do them for right now. Because you have to find the only way you can make them more accessible to others if you get that title off of them.
Let me ask y'all a question. Have we seen Logan Paul kind of maximize his potential? Like we've seen him like exceed expectations.
You can argue the two Saudi matches with Roman and Cody, but there's still bullshit there too.
He's definitely had high spots. He exceeded my expectations. Like I didn't even think he was gonna be around this long. Like,
is there another ceiling that he can go to?
I think so.
Yeah, depending on how serious
he can be a world champion.
Potentially in the next couple of years. Potentially. I can see that.
Not with this roster. Not with Braun Breaker and Iljas in them around.
But again, let's see what work he puts in the lab first. Again, I said possibly.
I just feel like Logan Paul has maximized all his resources. He was able to get a deal out of this with WWE with Prime. He was able to make money. He was able to get a title. He was able to do some like insane shit with the belt. It's time to put it back in a wrestler's hand, man. It's time to put it back with a real wrestler that is loved. And it's LA Knight's time, man. Like Logan Paul did your thing.
So what about somewhere down the road?
Like where else can he go? We gave you the Roman against Logan. We gave y'all that earlier to see him fight for the world title. Then we put the US belt on the kid. Like I feel like he's done his. We seen him jump off the fucking top of the rope and do some man. Like we seen him do the ricochet shit. Like we know what he can do. It's like where else can he go? Now his move is knocking out somebody out with a punch.
He could put more star power on NXT. Get more eyes on that product.
I mean, yeah, but I'm like without that US belt is what I'm saying. Like I feel like his reign as the US champion.
Oh, that's what I'm saying too. It's like, like he's in a certain spot to where until you get that belt off of him, he's tapped out. The only way you can see what more meat is on that bone is if you get that belt off of him and you get him a little more active.
It'll be a real serious gear if he wins some shit like the Royal Rumble. Now I'm not saying now anytime this year, next year. I'm talking about if he in the company for the next 5 years and this is a place that he really gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Down the line, if he wins a Royal Rumble, then and he turns a serious avenue, then I could believe in it. Because his moveset, he's athletic as fuck. But this little troll shit, I don't know. Like the character he got right now, to answer Snake's question, I don't see no more character development like that. Yes, he cuts great promos, but I feel like I get the same old spiel. You know what I'm saying? Like the same old troll shit, same
all
old
right,
dickhead.
and then another accolade to put on him. He's the longest reigning champ they have in the company right now, right? They even rewarded him with that. It's like if he lost the title at the next PLE, he has done some great shit. Like since he's been here, he's done some amazing things. Is all I'm saying. Like it's no way if LA Knight is handed the strap. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he go into another program because he signed a deal, so he's going to be around. Maybe go into another program. Maybe link up with Grayson Waller or something. They got an alliance because Grayson about to break up with fuck Austin, so maybe they got. I don't know. Like, but
you know what's fickle to me? You know what's fickle to me? People mad at Roman Reigns because he wasn't around, but happy with Logan Paul being around.
Logan Paul.
Oh, the irony.
I mean, aside from big cities, because
he's around for the big money fights.
Yeah, big cities. You know what I'm saying? Like he did New York. He gonna be there next week in the match, but this week he just pulled up and did a walkthrough like in Chicago. Like you know what I'm saying?
Just punch the nigga real quick.
That's it. Just a little quick walkthrough, like you know what I'm saying? In Chicago. And then before that, what was he? Where was he at last? I don't even remember him on it. What they did that filmed. Oh, I don't even know, bro. Like,
well, when they were at his house in Puerto Rico,
I guess that was last week, right?
Logan was doing a Tetris tournament last week.
Oh, no, that was before the PLE.
Okay.
By the way, did he win or lose that match? Because it was against like a 14-year-old.
I'm not sure.
I mean, he'd have been talking about it if he won, so I'm guessing he didn't win.
Let's talk about Carmelo Hayes, though, man. Big win with Carmelo Hayes, man. To get into that, I say he could talk nice to LA Knight now. He ain't just no little nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like LA Knight, man, watch your mouth. Like, because if
I mean, what if he do what you saying?
Now, damn, how did I just say that? LA Knight definitely wins next week. Him and Carmelo gonna be getting added at that Money in the Bank. This shit all ties together, man. This shit all ties together.
Oh, what if Logan Paul and LA Knight have a name match and Carmelo Hayes win the Money in the Bank and cash in on them? You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
Jay,
not the same night, I'm saying, but like,
who's Jay's match next week?
Who's?
Yeah, Jay Uso.
Jay?
Yeah, who's his qualified match to get in the Money in the Bank? Who was his match?
It was Finn Balor and
Rey Mysterio.
Jay won, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay is winning Money in the Bank, man.
Again, with this
Carmelo Hayes. Come on, bro. They beating Jay?
With this current setup of crew, yes, I'm kind of leaning towards that, unfortunately. Again, I can also see a world in which, again, Andrade might steal it from Jay, but again, it's definitely leaning like it's going to be Jay, especially since Jay's on the cover art.
If Andrade win that Money in the Bank, Charlotte put that call in. Like, y'all better stop playing with my husband. Like, y'all doing a lot. Charlotte, like, listen, I am still the queen of this damn company. Y'all better stop playing and get my husband some wins and get that speed belt off his damn shoulder.
I saw some fire from Andrade out there.
His goddamn name.
Put the respect on Andrade, man.
Nah, he was looking good out there today, too. You know what I'm saying? They put in a little... I like how he started the match off, like I say all the time, little attention to detail shit, right? They start the match off quick. He nails his little back fist, elbow shit.
Speed. That nigga speed. Like.
Then they go into like, oh, how he got the record for the quickest match. I didn't even know that. I'm gonna be real. I didn't even know that, bro.
Well, he's the current speed champion. That's probably what they're referencing too.
Yeah, but they say he got the quickest match on there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like,
the speed match is only 3 minutes. I mean, I guess the Ricochet match was a squash match.
But his special is fire, like that back elbow joint, or like his signature. That's his signature right there.
He's got that. He's got a nice little hammerline DDT too.
Yep.
He's got a couple joints.
Nah, he was out there working today. So
And then we have a busted head Gable going against two monsters.
That's a zombie right there.
Match? Who do y'all have winning that match to enter the Money in the Bank? Because we got a bunch of high flyers and a monster. It makes sense, right? Because you gotta probably have Braun to throw one of these little niggas into something, right? Like you're gonna have all these niggas flying around. You're gonna need Braun, a 7-footer, to throw one of these niggas into a ladder. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Braun, I got Braun, man. I'm going with Braun Strowman to win this match, man. That's my pick.
Call me crazy, but I can see Bronson Reed qualifying.
Big Bronson come through the brick like look at Bronson Reed. He's a beast too. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like Y6 might help.
That match is gonna be very interesting to watch.
See, because Reed had chimed in, so now I'm thinking, what if they like, yo, bro, you ain't safe either. Like, you know what I'm saying? He said, "Oh, my opponents got taken out, so do I just get the win?" Like
I ain't gonna lie. I just thought about something. HD just said something about the Y6. They put hands and feet on Gable. Gable's in a match with Braun Strowman. Could this be the standoff for Braun? Like, you know what I mean? Like, come home. Like, I don't know, man. Something probably happened. Yo, if that match is the main event match, too, we'll know some shit, too. If that's, like, the last match of the night, like, they make that the last match qualifier, like, that's going to be some shit.
It would almost have to be main event.
Yeah. Because everybody going to be definitely interested to look at Gable on Monday. Because you know
if that main event's Raw, yeah, I'm definitely doubling down on the Y6 helping Braun Strowman for sure.
But also, folks trying to dissect who else could be on their hit list. A lot of folks saying Braun Strowman is on the hit list because when Bray was around recently, he tried to get Braun back into the family. Braun said no.
So usually we get Triple H tweets during shows. We got no Triple H tweets
because he got two.
Yeah, like where's Triple H at? What do we got to say about all this shit? Like,
But again, like Uncle Hyde could hold a grudge telling Braun, you turned your back on this family so you can get it too.
I'm gonna come clean. I went down a rabbit hole. I went back and looked at the Uncle Howdy return when he first came with Bray. R.P. Bray, man. They were supposed to be the Undertaker and Kane of this generation type shit. They was finna be on some real big rivalry shit, like
untouchables.
Yo, Uncle Howdy is the truth. Like, I don't care. Shout out to Bo, man. That nigga did that move on his brother, that shit was perfect. He did that shit perfect to Bray. Like, that shit was crazy. That was crazy, man.
That whole storyline is just both. I think, like I said, both storylines they got going on right now, Raw and SmackDown, is crazy. The Wyatt and the Bloodline, both family orientated. Like, anything with family is gonna have most of us invested. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of, I'm gonna give Snick a complex right now. What's the bigger deal on Raw, the Wyatt 6 or Dom and Liv?
They just rolled out a promo for Monday Night Raw. They put CM Punk. They showed, I think, Jey Uso, I think. And they played creepy music for the Wyatt. They didn't even talk about Dom and Liv.
I tried to tell y'all this, but y'all told me no.
They promoting that Wyatt shit.
I tried to tell y'all, but y'all told me no.
They put creepy music on that shit for Monday, bro. So I love the Diamond shit. I'm gonna be looking forward to that shit, but I'm definitely looking to see what the hell Uncle Howdy and them niggas finna do Monday. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And also, like I told you in the group chat, Monday Night Raw this Monday in Pat McAfee's hometown. You might need to watch the closing moments of the Pat McAfee show too. Get a little context clues.
Man, I'm petty.
Damn, that makes a lot of sense too. I didn't know that this is his hometown coming up. You know, he like to come out and talk, and he like to come out and come home. Like, yeah, they might get his ass whipped for sure.
Michael Cole said he might pull up to his show on ESPN too.
Oh, if he do that, then yeah, he's gonna tie in for sure. Like, Cause I'm
Uh,
like the first 2 days, everybody was going crazy. Pat McAfee got attacked. Then he drops his little surveillance drone footage. Then we get the you lied at the end of the show today. Like,
my thing is, right, why Gable first? Like, why did they choose him? Why did they focus on him?
Because, like we touched on over the last few months with these vignettes, they're picking people for specific reasons. You look at Chad Gable, for example. He used to be pro positivity, telling everybody thank you and all that. The last video we see is on the bottom saying, "You forgot to say thank you."
Mm.
And also certain vignettes, they've always had that, and right above that, the initials C and G. So they've had their eye on his bullshit for a minute. So with this Uncle Howdy YS6, they're here to rectify the good and the bad and restore balance in WWE. And they're gonna cause a whole lot of shit doing it.
Cause y'all see a fucking moment where the new bloodline is in the ring standing tall and the lights go out, bro. They get surrounded by the new Y6, bro. Oh my
They say Roman's on that list too for what he did to his family.
God. Yo, the mass is different, bro. The mass is different. They got, bro. Nikki Cross is amazing too. I can't wait to see what the girls do. Alexa Bliss, I want to know if she's involved. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, man.
again, that's why, like I said, for my opinion, I'm not trying to rush past it. But once we get the final boss and he got his licks in with Cody, with Roman got his licks in with Seth. Once we get all of those major underlying things done, this shit gonna be a whole unlocked cheat code out here, son. This is a real, like, this roster's a real cheat code. Once we get past the underlying big
Facts.
storylines that we gotta keep protected.
Can you
I feel
imagine
what you
that
mean,
crowd?
AC. We
Yeah,
got unfinished business with a lot of these shits. Like,
yeah,
Very much so.
and we keep it, like, obvious they keeping Cody protected throughout this. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a component in that. You know what I'm saying? Seth Rollins got his time off. Everybody's being protected in a good way. That, like I said, when this shit, once business is finished, like y'all said, the cheat code, man, it's gonna be a cheat code. It's gonna be like playing a video game and you already beat the whole game and they gave you everything. Like, hey, do what you want. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be one of those.
Here's the DLC for free.
Yeah,
does
like,
y'all see it? Can y'all see a moment with Uncle Howdy instead of the Royal Rumble and wins?
no, but that'd be crazy. That'd be wild. But I don't see it. But that should, imagine you just see the, like, number 30 and then the whole lights go out like how they've been doing right now at the end of a show.
Can you see him hijacking the Money in the Bank briefcase?
It depends. I'm be honest, it depends how this Monday roll out.
I'm
And
gonna
I
be
hate to
real.
give that answer.
Now Jay with the Fireflies, being that they came right after Jay with the Fireflies, I wonder how they feel about Jay with the Fireflies now that they're here.
Oh, like we said, they
Like,
chose
is they
him.
getting a pass? You know what I'm saying, for having them, or do they feel away? Like,
The spirit chose him. We shall see.
crazy.
Oh, but he says they can have the Fireflies back. He don't want the smoke. Uncle Hike hit him with the, "You can't quit this. You were chosen by this."
Jacob Fatu overshadowed the whole new bloodline in 4 minutes.
Yeah, I seen that tweet. That shit was crazy.
I agree.
I did too, cause
Now,
he's a,
as far as overshadowing, that could be a bit of a stretch. One could say he definitely elevated them.
nah, I'm gonna be honest. My vibes is he ready to kick Solo out, take over that squad. Like, it's just like he looked more ready out of all of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? The presentation too. He already got ring gear on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, felt like when I seen Tamatunga come through, they had a hoodie. We hiding him. Like, you know, like,
Yeah, ring gear on because he was gonna do that somersault.
You feel me?
But no, but yeah, it was different that he didn't pull up in his gear. That was quite telling.
Like it was
That
just
spot with Cody.
nah,
That
and
was like he had to really. That was a leap.
and it plays
Like,
into what I'm saying though. He had a big spot coming through, pulling up like this, doing all his work. Like he put Randy through the barricade, spot with Code. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
but we knew he was
stupid
gonna get
kicks.
rolled out as a monster because that's what he
Mhm.
was.
Yep.
So how would you go bring him in like normal? Like
he's done that shit in street clothes too with GCW and MLW. So I'm saying I was surprised he did it in gear this time. Because I've seen him doing just playing street clothes.
that's not even the stretch of the moves he could do. That's just like that was something like.
Wait till y'all see that beautiful moonsault.
This look like the best shape I've ever seen him in too.
No, most definitely.
Like crazy. He was in the dungeon in the lab, like getting right. Yeah, I feel like his my bad snakes. His rollout too though, just to double down is like, okay, Tama was on his rabbit shit, right? But like you was saying, the way he's gonna be presented, or if Solo was the wild one nobody could control. Shit. Look at how Jacob looks tonight. And also, we didn't touch on this. Some people out there were saying Jacob's name was gonna be Caesar. Now they could probably change it, but he was being referred to as Jacob FATU tonight. They got the Caesar.
Some thought it was Jacob. Some thought it was Solo. Some also believe it could be Hikuleo as well, and that Talatong could be someone completely different. Could be Lance. Could be Zilla maybe, or maybe it's just who knows what they're doing with all these damn copyrights. For all we know, Talatong could be the tag team name of the Gorillas of Destiny. But also the typical Triple H fashion, all these copyrights, all this other stuff, they're just curveballs to throw us off the scent of what's really going down.
And they executed
perfectly.
I'm not gonna lie, they executed perfect. Yeah, facts. Like, because although I could see why maybe a pay-per-view, right? Or PLE, whatever, but then at the same time, though, that's been the rollout a few times throughout this bloodline storyline where we'll bring somebody up, a big somebody up in a situation like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We seen Solo get brought up like that. So it's good that they
get brought up.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, Tama was on the SmackDown too. Tonga was at the pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
Because they had bringing Tama Tonga when they kicked out Jimmy and shit. So they've been mixing it in.
Punk called them niggas the fake ass Usos.
That shit had me. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not. It was the way that, like, too, like, I ain't gonna lie. A little bit of how they present it, like they're fire, but then you see Solo with the red silk shirt on. You know what I'm saying? My boy Tama Tonga looking like he doing maintenance, you know what I'm saying, or cleanup, you know what I'm saying? Tonga looking like he bringing the bottles out, the long sleeve black shirt. You feel me? They finding it. They finding it.
And then Paul Heyman in the back, scared as a goddamn ghost.
You said that, yeah, but that's what CM Punk said tonight to them. He flanked them crazy on TV. Like, everybody's over here like getting ran down by the bloodline. He just said that, like, boom.
I mean, well, now this adds another layer to Roman's return for sure. Because now Jacob will be here when he gets here. You know what I mean? This shit crazy.
I felt too. I had theories before. I don't know if y'all remember. I was telling y'all that, like, I see a play, and this is back to where Razor was saying you believe the team is going to be called Day Ones, and I'm sitting there like, okay, so what if Roman's side is formed with the people that was already in WWE? So it'll be Roman, Jay, Jimmy, and eventually Solo again if he find his way back. And then you'll have these. But again, it's the numbers game. It's the numbers game. We got to get there.
As far as the numbers at this point, anybody but Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Anybody but them.
We could probably be seeing a situation where Roman got to fight against his whole family for respect.
It could, yeah. Again,
you know
we've all wondered what the truest form of tribal combat is. We could be seeing it very soon.
Yeah. Shit, that nigga Solo be like throwing Jacob on you. Before you get to me, you gotta
just
see Jacob, Roman. Like,
the bloodline gauntlet match. Roman versus everybody.
That's fire right there. Bloodline gauntlet match.
And then say Roman does get that pin over Solo. You think the match is over, then you hear
let's get some more.
The heel theme, though. It gotta be the heel theme.
With the electricity and all that, the final balls.
Yeah, it gotta be that. Like, it gotta be that.
But once you hear that, you're gonna feel the air leave that venue.
Yeah, I see what's gonna go down here, man. But I'm gonna let this shit play. I see what's gonna happen. This shit gonna be amazing to witness. This shit gonna be amazing to see. Oh man, Jimmy,
look at I ain't gonna lie too. There's something telling I see in this picture too. Look at everybody in the back throwing up their ones now again. Jacob did that. Everybody about to start throwing up their one. Everybody's bloodline again and loving it. And
Tama Tonga did it when he debuted too. He led that off.
They've been throwing up the ones.
I'm talking about the fans. The fans.
Oh, you talking about the fans?
But
my bad. The fans.
Not the fans. Like there's
I don't think fans dick eating again.
Yeah, they dick eating again. Come on.
Now we made it rewatch it, but I don't think most of them ever stopped throwing up the ones. I could be wrong on that.
I feel like I ain't see people throwing them shits up like that.
Okay, we more folks what goes down in the ring.
Like, but they did throwing it up now. Like, look at homie with the white shirt. He throwing up all kind of shit. Like,
oh, dude, with the CM Punk shirt.
Yeah, right. He throwing up all kind of shit.
He throwing up his whole neighborhood right there.
I'm screaming. Jacob got everybody hype out there. They saw destruction of
because
love, bro.
Is there another Samoan out there that we don't know about that could be coming?
Aside from Lance and Zilla, not that I know of.
We know this family is deep. Is there another Samoan that is on the radar that we not paying attention to that can be Caesar?
They got a prodigy on the low that we don't even know.
Well, again, let's see. Who knows? Well, honestly, do you guys remember that cat Connery from NXT?
Who?
There was a dude who used to be NXT named Conor Reeves. I forget what his name is now. He is Roman's first cousin, so we could be seeing him back in the fold. He's been bulking up a little bit.
What about that dude? What about that dude that was in Legacy with Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes? What was his name?
I know who you're talking about. We could be seeing him back, maybe. Let's see. Let me look him up real quick.
Cause that's the only other one I remember too.
But yeah, as far as that we are familiar with, there's not a lot left. There could be others, because again, that family is deep.
Could y'all see a situation where the little brother Tom and them end up with Roman and them?
Or Hikuleo?
Yeah.
It's possible, because even in New Japan, he's never had like that same level of unbridled, relentless physicality that Tama and Tonga have.
Was they always like tight though as brothers?
No, they were close. It's just there's a significant age gap.
Right.
And the dude you're talking about, that was Sim Snuka.
Okay. That's kind of bloodline too, though, right? We got Tamina Snuka.
But also, Sim Snuka's same age as The Rock, so probably not likely.
Yeah.
So, but again, we shall see.
FATU brothers think before we actually see Jacob in ring, competing. Y'all said he looked in great shape and shit like that, so he jumping up the top rank from the night out the gate. It's like this nigga ready to go.
We could see him as early as next week.
That's what I'm thinking. Honestly, like they might even be.
That'd be fine.
Just feed him whoever. You can have a little squash
match
like
Braun. Tama immediately. Tama was right in the ring immediately.
Yeah. I feel like his brother the only one that
with Cody out the gate. Cody called him out for a 1-on-1.
What's the chances?
Way to get in.
What's the chances?
For shits and giggles, I see them rolling out KO just because it's KO.
What's the chances you get Jacob or Solo versus Cody for the title?
They're saying that's the main event. They're saying that's the main event for SummerSlam.
Yeah, so who's the main event for Money in the Bank?
The ladder matches. Honestly,
so they never really showcased the main titles on that day.
Yeah,
not really. Sometimes they do, but we could be seeing. It'll be Priest and Seth, that one, because the last PLE got the SmackDown with Cody and AJ.
Yeah, Seth Rollins did come back, got himself a title match.
That Punk and Drew shit is so crazy.
With all due respect, with all due respect to Seth Damien, with everything that been going on, I kind of forgot all about that, bro. I'm be honest, like that's how they've been produced.
Monday and Friday, and even respectfully, even Tuesdays, a lot of shit's been going down. They got a whole lot of moves happening as early as October. They're kicking shit into high gear now.
Yeah, I don't feel like there's not I think you can have your favorite in storyline for sure. You know what I mean? But I don't think there's a going right now.
What, the Seth and Damien?
No, like all on both programs, like all the storylines they have going right now, all the feuds. I don't think it's a bad feud going right now.
Oh no,
not even.
Not one. Like 3 hours on Monday don't feel like 3 hours because it's so much.
It really doesn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like today, just like floated smoothly. It was action, nonstop action. Like you're not even caring about the commercials. You're just like waiting for the shit to come back. Like
you're like good. I gotta get something to eat anyways.
Yeah, AEW going to commercial. I might not even come back. Like it's like what? Like, huh? Well, AEW stink. By the way, I hope you could take notes. Did you see that tonight? Yeah.
Well, I know once I remember that Kendrick show was on, I turned that bitch off.
Kendrick Lamar did more numbers than AEW last shows. Ooh, yuck.
500,000
Joe Hendry did more numbers.
Say it proudly, Snake.
I believe in Joe Hendry did more numbers than AEW last Dynamite show. That's sad.
As I was saying, for Tony Khan to say that, they might have hit up Drake like, hey, we need you to show up real quick. I think they're in Canada next week too, anyways. But yeah. AD, but that was interesting because that was one of their bigger crowds. Everyone said it was one of their better shows and arguably the worst outing for viewership that they've had in their 5-year history.
So my question also to y'all is, what is going to be the consequences for Drew? Just I quit. Did he pull up, beat the shit out of this man? Then he talking about I'll see y'all Monday. Like, what is finna be the consequences for Drew? Like,
well, he's not under contract, so what appears to be just scared of the Y6 right now. So Drew just come out, just anywhere Punk is, he gonna be.
What do you think gonna happen, Drew? AZ?
This way, if it would have been the 90s and shit, it'd have been crazy if Drew would have just pulled up to the medical facility that CM Punk is at and just attacked him some more, you heard? We just get a segment on Monday and you just see Drew just fucking going crazy on him in the medical
As long as they've
facility.
been going, we could see that
Listen,
potentially.
you might be onto something, my brother. Listen, might be onto something.
Man, that'd be something right there. That should have made me laugh too. And it'll further their story without even having to really have them out there. Like, I think Monday should have a lot also, right? Like we got the qualifying matches. I'm assuming we're gonna finally get did we ever get the Xavier Woods and Karrion Cross and
Supposedly that's finally happening this Monday. Supposedly, should have been this past Monday.
We don't even know if there's going to be Gorilla. Who's working? Who are the staff? Like they died. Like we know Gable's here, but what is the aftermath? Like who's?
That's
Is
Pat McAfee and Michael Cole even going to be there?
Now, I'll be honest with you, the way that they did the trailer for next week or like the preview, I should say, it kind of like they didn't really show nothing except the YS6 and kind of like left you guessing like what's going to happen. Like,
for all we know, this Monday could be similar to what SmackDown did when they were stuck in Saudi. Have some folks from NXT come up just to fill the numbers, just for this one time. Commentators included, because YS6 is just killing everybody on site.
do y'all think like we gonna get more of like them talking soon, or is it just gonna be straight destruction?
Just destruction. You don't need them talking anytime soon.
Okay.
I really just want them to be indestructible, man. I don't want them to be able to be touched, man. I want them to like they just destroy shit, man.
Razor had asked me this. He was because remember we talked about what Bully had said, and Bully's concern was that, or somebody's concern was that they didn't want to be like the Fiend, where it was too indestructible and shit like that.
So no. So what that was, his concern was when it's time to get them into the ring, you have to be very careful because you can only have them be indestructible for so long. Like the old school style of 90s Undertaker and all that's only get you so far, especially with these masks, assuming they're going to keep the masks on. So that's where they kind of like really got to like dial in and use some brain power with that one. You can't just have him in the ring with just anybody.
Back in the days, Undertaker and all this stuff, like it was real teams of superstars on the same squad, like DX, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Corporation, The Rock. Only like it need to take a collective of niggas to be able to go up against the Wyatt. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. You can't have there's no plain Jane 1-on-1. You can't, because imagine it'd be like booking 90s Undertaker versus 1-2-3 Kid, and then 1-2-3 Kid, he's gonna die in the ring in 10 seconds.
And I don't want to see them without each other. Like I don't want to see them without each other. At no point. No fades.
They just roll together.
They just roll together. This shit gruesome. Eric Roman busting niggas in their head with that hammer.
Nick Cross swinging that lantern around.
I want to see how Joe Gacy on me. I never really seen Joe Gacy in ring action. I want to see how he do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not too familiar with him.
Yeah, I've seen a few of his shit on NXT.
He's not bad. But with guys like him and Dexter Loomis, we only saw so much of them. Like, we didn't even see their full potential in NXT. So those two are the most fascinating. Nikki, we know she's gonna kill it. Roman, we know he's gonna just be a big monster. Bo, the sky's the limit with him. It's just how do they piece this all together, and that's gonna be the fun part watching.
Hell yeah. What got y'all more invested right now? Respectfully though, to not compare it. I'm just asking straight investment. The Wyatt 6 or what's going on with Jacob in the bloodline right now?
I mean, yeah. I expected Jacob to come in the fold and all that, so I was always gonna be on board with that. But honestly, I'm probably more curious as to what's the next chapter for the Wyatt 6. Like Jacob, I ain't got to worry about that because whatever they do with him, he's gonna turn that into money.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. I'm with the Wyatt 6. They got. I don't. I just want to see what they're gonna do.
But it's like neck and neck, damn near.
Cause like if Roman was here, then maybe I'll be like, nah,
Yeah.
fuck that. You know what I mean? But to Roman come is like, all right, we're gonna get to be able to see Jacob shit, like get active. We know that. We're gonna see Jacob in ring, do his moves, woo de woo, whatever.
Now I will
Wyatt
add
shit, I
this.
don't know what the fuck they're doing next.
I will add this small caveat. The only way Judgment Day gets back up there is to show what the fuck happened in that damn hotel room with the damn cow vest. That'd be the only way they get back into the fold, because they're kind of like trickling down until Rhea gets back.
Yeah, Rhea not being there for them, that shit hurt
It's,
them.
it's starting to show. I mean, Liv and Dom is doing fine, but again, they're kind of like putting the back burner. Yes, Dom is now starting to repost and like everything that Liv is posting now, which is kind of thickening that plot. But that story was arguably the number one story for the time being. Now it's probably 3, maybe even 4 or 5. You got to spice that bitch back up, get it up there.
Yeah, they definitely got to do something there. I mean, I think the whole, like you said, the whole Judgment Day as a whole is kind of getting to that weird territory, like where it's not much going on. It's been the
Well, it's
same
not.
old
I
shit.
mean, there's stuff going on. It's just everything else is just stepping their game up.
Right. I'm with you on that. I think everything else is enhanced. Like that
So it's
living
like it's
down
like
shit. Kiss, like the kiss was like it was nothing to that was like, whoa, niggas went to a whole nother took a left. But now you got all this other shit going on. Yeah, it's probably about
keep
third
up.
or fourth. Yeah, for sure. Nah, man. We might need a hotel scene like from Diamond Live. Like, you know what I'm saying? For sure.
Yeah, I don't know. For the men in that group, I feel like they just been overshadowed by Rhea Ripley the whole year now, Liv Morgan. So, shout out to them ladies for making they shit work. Dom got a little look out of it. Aside from Finn and Damian holding the belts, and now Damian working his in ring work is crazy. I feel like he
Yeah, I'm
need,
about to say, like, yeah, Damien's the champion. Like,
I think he needs some promo work. So it's like he not comfortable. To me, it just come across like he not comfortable. Like when I hear him talk, I'm thinking he gonna come off more solid tone, aggressive. It sound like he be slipping like.
So even in Ring of Honor, he wasn't the smoothest on the mic, and I honestly, as far as his mic work, this is probably as good as it's gonna get. Realistically, like I mean,
I
I
guess
don't
that's
think
just something I got to get comfortable with then.
or
Because his
again,
in
like
ring shit is he could work in ring. I'm not questioning the in ring shit. But when he gets in front of other people and start talking and shit, it's like
and you can't really have a mouthpiece for everybody, or else what's the point of the promo work for the talent? So yeah, he's definitely in a very interesting spot.
yeah. Dom, y'all think like should Dom still be part of the group, or is this like his exit right here, this storyline right here?
Could be Dom, could be Finn.
honestly, I don't know what inning we're in with this Diamond Live and Rhea shit, but we in the beginning. We in like the third inning of this shit. If Rhea come
Right.
back, that shit finna go on. That shit finna be a whole thing with him. We don't know if Rhea gonna kill Diamond Live at the same time. We don't know what. You feel me? But we know that shit's gonna be crazy. So that shit's gonna be going for a little minute. Truthfully, man, with the Judgment Day shit, I told y'all I didn't feel like that R2 shit got dragged out a little too long. You know what I mean? They like that R2 shit was cool, but then I don't know, I ain't gonna say he watered they shit down, man. He kind of took off that aura of them niggas being tough guys and like started being comedians and shit, laughing. This nigga doing all this goofy shit. And now you got Carlito with them. It's like I thought Judgment Day did a good thing by building their faction up and being able to bring JD on, giving him a spot. They all individually became better as individuals. Like, you know what I'm saying? Finn was always that dude.
Mm-hmm.
Rhea became better. She's like the man. She's the man. Dom is that dude. Damian Priest is a singles champion. Like they was all together as a group, and then they all started doing their own thing as on their own. You feel me? So you gotta respect them for that. They was able to do that. But as a group together, I know what you mean. Like them together, because they all like on some like their own. They all got their own thing going because they all grew. They all their characters grew individually. You feel me? But we still don't
Right.
know where that
Like
shit going with Finn. With Finn being jealous, we don't know where this shit going. Like this shit might turn up again. Like, but I'm not a fan of Carlito being down. I'm not a fan of the R Truth. I wasn't really a big fan of those ads. Like if I'm being real.
Got you.
it wasn't fucking with the truth though. Like
Yeah, like in the beginning, I didn't know it was gonna last. I feel like they dragged it out too long. Like now we got right. Truth and them got the belts. We don't even see them. Like
I'm gonna be honest, I don't like JD in the group. Like he never sit well in there. Like
Well,
for
he's
me,
kind of he's kind of filling the role that Truth had if you think about it.
yeah, he like the
He's
job of the
he's the cannon fodder of the team.
group.
that's Finn's MFT. You know what I mean? That's Finn drop. That's Finn little homie. You feel me? He brought him to the camp. Like
That's a student.
yeah.
That's just crazy.
Maybe that Rhea return to bring them that aura back. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Maybe they need her really to come back.
Yeah, 'cause I feel
Again,
like she was the biggest winner out that whole scenario. Like going into that shit, she was in a weird spot too, where she was killing in NXT. They bring her up and change her whole style. Like she was more with the like kind of not as much as she is now, mommy, but she had the gothic thing going on at NXT. They bring her up, make her start smiling. She got blonde hair. Like
All right, hold on. I could make the case that Dom is the number one nigga.
in
Like
the faction right now, yeah.
what is Red? What is Red without Dom being her dude? Like, you know what I mean? Like being
he's
that
become
guy.
the cool. He's become the coolest person in there for sure.
She turned him into Eddie Guerrero.
Like them two together, they that chemistry they caught like was huge for their group. You know what I mean?
I mean, they were compared to Eddie and China back in the day. That's high praise. You can't get much higher than that.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, I'm a Judgment Day fan. You know what I mean? I don't want them to end. I just don't want them to add weird niggas. Like,
Yeah, I'm
Now,
not. Yeah,
I am curious to see where Dom goes post Liv and Rhea. I'm definitely intrigued about that.
he ain't leaving Liv, brother.
No, but once Liv and Rhea, because ultimately it's going to run its course eventually. But I'm curious to see like how he elevates his game and moves on from that.
Right.
I think he got all the tools though right now to be successful.
Easy.
Yeah, when that time comes.
He's smoother on the mic. He's much crisper in the ring. Like I say, he's arguably got two of the baddest females on the whole roster on each shoulder. If you think about it,
Yeah, like you almost kind of ran almost every angle that you could. As like not everybody gets to be in a faction. Not everybody gets the girl angle. Not everybody get the father angle. Like what he just missing like what so like you know what I'm
You was
saying?
born into this shit, HD.
Yeah, like he
he was
ready
in
for
one
them.
of SmackDown's hottest angles 20 years ago as a kid.
You know, people ain't like it when he was the rookie Dom. But in my opinion, I think he played that role good too. Though, if you think about it, like, I'm just getting my feet wet in here, like, you know what I'm saying? Like my first matches, they want him
And
to come off the
his
rip.
character development is top 5 of all in the WWE.
And
Yeah,
it
that's
all started.
from that rookie kid to who he is right now, bro. It's like a whole different person, bro.
And it all
It's like a
started
whole
when he
different person.
it all started when he kicked Edge in the nuts.
Yeah, I was about to say that when he turned on Edge, that shit was crazy. That was it right there. That was that moment. We was all kind of waiting for and shit. Again, though, you don't
Yeah.
see that from a lot of people. Like in terms of character progression, they kind of just stayed the same, and that's what I'll be talking about. Like we watching him, whether it's by the help of other talent, it's getting lit though.
I remember at
Everybody
one
fucking
point,
with it.
all the superstars was praising that man, like on all outlets, like giving it up to Dom for the work he was doing, like NXT, Raw, SmackDown, on every show. He was on
They
every,
had him working.
and he was killing it. He was the NXT champion, North American champion, all that. Like he was really
Multi
putting in that pain.
multi-time North American champion, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Now he kind of like on a vacation role where he don't gotta wrestle as much. I'm just fucking with the Jones.
And he's in that rare spot to where he's still new in the game, but he's already so established to where his character don't need gold because he has that aura. Like I said, he's that dude right now.
Now that I think about it, Dom, you're a little lucky kid to be working for WWE. You're a lucky kid, spoil you. Dre Mysterio, your father, you lucky. Nigga just get to come to work every week and just be with a girl. Like, that's your job. Like, I was, every Monday, it's like, all right, you got the scene with Liv. Like, that's it. Like, that's all I gotta do today. Like, get
Some
paid.
cool
Like, that
chill
nigga done.
shit.
Now,
That nigga lit.
who's telling his actual wife it's gonna be okay? He's just acting. He's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
He's bringing home the bacon. You gotta relax. You gotta
Every time he go home, he got pulled with a new diamond ring or something.
all right, listen. You play if you want, and all right. Funny or not, I really end up with Liv. Play with me if you want to. I really end up with her. Like you,
His
you know
mama
what
would whoop his ass.
I mean?
His mama would beat his ass. His sister would beat his ass.
Listen, when Rhea come back, she better act right. Cause don't think, listen, you acting crazy. I'm going right with this joint that's been on me. You acting, y'all been trying to hold it down, but don't think I can't go like, like.
Dom gonna come out with the I ain't little no more. I'm daddy now. I'm grown.
I'm screaming.
We need some shit where Red come back and they try to get her married like Dom
So-
proposed to her and Liv fucked the wedding up.
Here's my
really
thing.
there.
When Rhea comes back and she puts the pause on Dom, what if Rhea gets color on Dom and busts his shit open? That'd be some crazy shit.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
Where Red just punch on the whole Judgment Day like fuck all y'all niggas.
Well, we know Finn or Dom's catches smoke because he helped Liv beat Becky. Liv's catches smoke because she caused all this shit. Finn could be catching some smoke because he could be in on this. JD catches some smoke because he's involved in it. Carlito gonna run from the smoke because he could be like, "I'm out of here. This ain't cool." Meanwhile, Priest gonna be in the back, be like, "I tried to handle it," and then he will get some smoke from not regulating shit.
All right.
Like everyone catching these hands. For all we know, again, I know we laugh about this, so but Truth could pop up and Rhea could put the pause on Truth, and the crowd would go crazy.
CM Punk has been released from the hospital.
Nah.
Did they call it a hospital or a local medical facility?
They just show him driving out in his foreign. This shit like real life. Like this shit is like they show him driving out in the foreign. Rikishi almost tweeted. I mean, he just tweeted too. Next in line.
Huh?
The fuck does that be?
He's been putting up some Easter eggs for the last few weeks.
He's been right on everything. He's never lied to us. No tweet.
No, again, how soon do we see him and the OG King Haku pull up? Again, as far as the fan members, they're the only two that folks that wanted to be included but haven't quite showed up just yet, especially Rikishi. because he's been going through it with the Bloodlines the last 4 years.
Yeah. Your man Jacob was tweaking off air.
Not seeing that.
Kishi dropping them east.
I mean, he fits perfect with the colors. Like their colors is like they blended in. See what they're doing, man.
Ooh, that's what I'm seeing.
I'm about to check that right now.
We need you back, Roman, the tribal chief, better than more than ever, man. I need my nigga back, man.
So let me ask you this real quick. What was your thoughts once you guys got wind that Roman unfollowed Solo on the IG and the other social media platforms that he's on?
She's been paying attention. He found some time, man. Jimmy called them, let him know niggas did him dirty. Something.
Again, Paul
Kevin
Heyman
Owens selling it.
Paul Heyman's been trying to let him know.
Nah, that storyline is just too fire though. You got this shit rolling out into real life, like all of these shits. Like, I think it's to the point where they like, we might as well just use social media. Like, you've seen instances where they try to use social media in WWE, some like, but like now, sometimes after a show, they just keep shit going, bro. Like, fuck it.
They doing shit like movies, bro. They getting movie like ideas, like people that write movie, like they're doing shit. Like that YS6 shit wasn't just no regular ass shit. Like that was some horror scene shit.
Mm-hmm. But also, real quick, back to the Blunt thing. There is one more family member that, again, I'm ashamed I forgot about it because in another sports world, I had the privilege of spilling blood alongside this man. His name is Journey FATU. He's currently in GCW, a lot of these smaller indies, doing mostly hardcore stuff. But if they get a hold of his big ass, another guy, much like Jacob, special.
Journey FATU?
Yes, sir.
I check that out.
I had the a long time ago, I had the privilege and the luxury of playing rugby alongside him and against him. Badass motherfucker too.
You say he in GCW right now?
He's doing stuff for GCW and a lot of the other like smaller indies.
Okay.
Yeah, him and another Tonga by the name of Juicy Fee. Now, no relation to any of them, but just a big ass Tongan and a big ass Samoan just going ham on motherfuckers.
Could we ever see the bloodline extended past this? Like,
how so?
Like, let's say if like you were saying about there might be 3 different groups, right? So what if like other people start being bought in that's related to maybe Tonga Lower, but they not directly related to the other bloodline members?
Well, that's the thing. The only other family unspoken for would be Tamina's family, and I don't know if her kids are in the business or not. Because folks considered they considered Jimmy Simple and Snuka part of that family too, much like Haku. So again, there's a lot of ways they can go with this, but them roots definitely run deep. I take that back. Also, he's probably still in middle school or high school right now, but Haku also, I don't know if it's a grandson or a nephew. I forget who he's related to, but he's like 10, 12 years old. He's already 6'6". Damn.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
Jacob Fatu.
What's up?
Could y'all imagine Braun Breaker versus Jacob Fatu?
I'm salivating at that already. That'd be a war.
Yeah,
That's
that'd
gonna
be
actually that's gonna be one hell of a moment at the Rumble. Just them two just staring at each other, locking horns.
Damn, I forgot about Jacob being in the Rumble. That's gonna be crazy. There's gonna be so much talent in the fucking ring.
Just think about it. Braun Breaker, Jacob Fatu, Gunther, Ilya Dragunov, maybe throw an Oba Femi for shits and giggles. Get out of their way.
Somebody for the YS6 in the ring or something like that'd be crazy too.
Just any combination of that. You want to see a bloodbath? Put them motherfuckers in the ring and just sit back and get out the way.
That's a holy shit moment. Like,
that's a what the fuck moment.
Yeah, like, yeah. What the fuck?
You're gonna see the ring rattle just off the crowd chanting.
This Rumble gonna be one for the ages.
Yeah, I don't think we're ready for this.
yo, HD, I was thinking about it. This Rumble finna be one for the ages. Like
we not ready.
Up. Sheesh.
They know what they doing. And then what? SummerSlam is what, 2 nights next year, some shit, or
this year? This year, next year,
bro.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah,
they know damn well what the hell they doing.
Oh boy.
Do you do? So are we at that point? Every major pay-per-view 2 nights?
No. I can see Mania, SummerSlam down the road, maybe Survivor Series if that's still a big deal, but I think SummerSlam and Mania is just enough. Because then what do you do with the NXT shows? Move those to Fridays? Or have them on early in the morning or something like that?
Because that announcement right there, SummerSlam 2 nights, that got me thinking like.
But not only that, sometime soon, the Rumble will no longer be in January potentially.
Could we see Brock Lesnar come back?
All they're waiting on is this investigation to wrap up. Once he's officially cleared of that, we will see his ass back in the ring. Just imagine Jacob Fatu and Braun and Brock sharing the ring together.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Good luck breaking them apart.
What Brock was doing to people when he was young, they're gonna be doing to him.
I don't know. I think Brock's gonna hold his own. It's just for the first time he's actually gonna be matched, and even then, Gunther's
getting older,
and Gunther's waiting on Brock too. He said, "I want to see what that's about. I want to see if that dog's still in him." But yeah, this might be the most anticipated Rumble we've had in some time. Especially when you add in Roman could be in it, Rock could be in it. We could potentially see Pentagon Jr. in it if he crosses over. It's going to be crazy.
The last few years, too, I feel like the Royal Rumble's been crazy in terms of like the amount of star power that's actually in the match. Like you'll see years where you'll have a bunch of like fellas come out like oh yeah, I can't even think this guy gonna win the Royal Rumble match.
Or like the random legends.
Yeah, like
which that's cool on occasion, but just you don't need all of them when you think about it. Just a small handful.
Right, like in recent time, Edge coming back was crazy.
Yeah, that was because we never thought he'd be back in the ring.
And then he went deep in the Rumble match too, so it was like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
So now here's my question on the topic of the Rumble real quick, and we're just gonna spitball stuff for the future. Should Cody drop the belt to either Roman or Rock or even Solo these next few months? Can you see a role in which WWE allows Cody Rhodes to tie Stone Cold Steve Austin and be the only man to win the Rumble 3 years, and Cody to be the first one to do it back to back to back?
If Cody win his goddamn Rumble, I'm done. Like what?
Yeah, I don't think 3 times.
Even though that's historic, but come on.
Now he'll definitely get the third down the road, but right now probably be the worst time to do it.
Yeah.
Like honestly, to me, if assuming he still holds the belt, it makes more sense for The Rock to win it more so than Cody Rhodes. And that's just as crazy. But I was just pondering that because that's unfortunately another possibility because it's going to get, assuming he drops the belt, that will get brought up several times.
Let me ask you something, right? Does it mean more beating The Rock for the championship or defending the championship against The Rock?
Well, I'm kind of torn on that because yes, Cody's got to get his lick back with Rock, but also I can see a world in which with the Bloodlines aid, the spawning Roman's return, we might have The Rock hold up the People's Championship and the Undisputed Championship simultaneously. I know Snake mad as hell at me right now for that.
Nah, I'm thinking what's the biggest rub for you to get the biggest payoff of beating The Rock, right? Like if The Rock gonna lose anyway, do you just beat him on your first matchup, boom, and you defend, or he takes the belt from you, but you gonna get it back from him?
And then the next question is, if Cody and Rock is a trilogy, the third match cannot be at Mania.
But why y'all dismissing Rock and Roman?
No. That's what I'm saying. Rock and Roman is definitely WrestleMania this year in Vegas. Now, it's obvious between now and then we're going to get Cody, Rock. Rock already has a pinfall over Cody. So, if Cody wins this next one, the tiebreaker cannot be at Mania. Cannot.
So y'all saying that Rock is going to come back before Roman?
Yeah, I'm saying that.
Okay.
But even then, like I said, say Roman comes back first, a part of me still feels that because Seth is back, Roman's going to lock horns with him first and get that squashed, get that done because he's a petty motherfucker just like Cody and Rock. He's going to handle Seth Rollins saying, all right, we're done because I said so. Then he's going to go handle his business back on SmackDown. And while doing so, he will be the big babyface. Because he will have vindicated everything. He got his lick back with Seth and his payback for breaking up the Shield. So should they team up again, Roman's going to say, hey, we squashed it. I said it's squashed. We're good.
All right, putting a little rollout out there for us.
I can also, this just popped in my head, say Roman pops up on SmackDown. Solo could banish Roman from SmackDown. That could be another thing too. We have to keep an eye on.
I truly believe, based off the last deal, SmackDown is leaving Fox, right?
Right.
Where they going to USA?
Yeah, and NXT is going to CW.
And obviously Raw going to Netflix. I don't see why I think Roman's going to Raw. I think they're gonna take this show to Raw after a while. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got the bloodline here right now. I think everything is how it is right now. Like you said though, when the October comes, January comes, this movie shit is gonna kick in for real. This shit about to be a movie for real. And The Rock helped that deal. So
now,
am I
given
too
what,
far fetched for that?
well, I'll go one step further. Given what's been going on, especially with SmackDown over the last few years, would you be mad if SmackDown got a third hour? Assuming all these stories are maintaining their momentum.
2 hours of straight action. Like another hour. Like we get 3 from Raw, man. Like,
and it took Raw Mint to find the groove. I'll admit that. But assuming these stories pick up as equal amount of steam, I might be okay with it. It's gonna be a shitload of content to watch, but
yeah, we're gonna watch for sure.
Yeah, and again, the SmackDown even feel like 2 hours. Most time Raw only feel like 3. And also, when Raw goes to Netflix, will that still be 3 hours?
That shit finna be 3 hours, rated R, put your kids to sleep, everything.
Make sure your parental settings are on Netflix by the time you put on this episode. Again, there's a lot that we're going to start learning very soon.
I can't wait till Monday, man. Monday gonna be lit.
Yeah, Monday's the new era, man. We in the Wyatt era.
Ain't nobody safe over there.
Yeah, man, like you said, low key until Roman or The Rock come back. Right now, like Jacob definitely made it fire. Interesting case. But the Wyatt shit got my shit. Like I'm interested to see where they about to go with everything. How they keep presenting them, so to speak. That's what I'm more interested in.
Who
See their
else catching
presentation.
smoke?
That shit all gonna make sense. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah,
Shit,
Chad, look like we covered on everything, so we good. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I got an early flight to Milwaukee. I was about to say that to niggas, like I got an early flight, you feel me? So
yeah, so we could wrap it here. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got
yeah.
something y'all want to say before we get out of here?
Nah, man. Appreciate everybody that's whoever tuned in, you feel me? Shit, we just appreciate y'all. Keep giving y'all this good content. Salute to y'all brothers, man. Dope show.
Yeah, y'all already know, man. Have a good night, y'all. Appreciate
Yeah,
y'all.
have a good night. Snake, safe travels.
Yes, sir.
Word, Brody.